You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
What up, fools? This is The Metal Experience. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze. And
we just heard some Judas Priest, Painkiller, Supremacy, March of the Proles.
which you guys said they have a new CD coming out when?
They do. It's coming out early February.
There we go.
Coming out early February, and they actually need a new drummer.
Woo! For
if
you like to
drummers
bang on
out
things,
there in
yeah.
the Chicago area. Supremacy.
And then finally we heard some new Iced Earth, the song Cthulhu.
Yep, that was from Matt Wolf.
Matt fucking Wolf. We're in the studio today with Scars of Armageddon. What's going on, guys?
Hey,
nice
guys.
to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having us back.
Thanks for coming on short notice.
yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
I Cry Wolf from Iowa couldn't make it today.
From
So-
Iowa. We looked it up. It would have been like a 4-hour drive for them. We're like,
Holy shit.
are you sure you booked? Did they know where they're driving to?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we don't remember doing this reservation.
They're like, who'd you talk to? I'm like, I don't know. You sent me an email. Talk amongst yourselves. Sorry, guys.
Well,
you
why
can
don't
come
you
back next time.
go ahead and introduce yourselves again to the listeners at home?
Well, okay. I'll start, guys. I'm Dave. I'm Dave, vocals and guitar.
Paulie, dude on the bass.
Dude on the bass.
We have a bass player.
Woo, 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 woo.
And I'm George, guitar, backup vocals.
All right.
Who's missing?
Our drummer.
Jason's not here. He was here last time.
Yeah, the guy that bangs on the drums and thinks he does something for a living.
He's Sikh.
He's feeling ill.
Is that what shirt are
That's
you
an
wearing?
excuse. He's wearing Battle Cross.
Nice.
Hello.
Yes.
Did you recognize that logo
Yes.
underneath
I
that
did.
shirt?
I did. That's what I was like. I think it's Battle
What
Cross.
shirt
but
are
I
you
wanna-
wearing? I can't see underneath. It's just some gay shirt.
That is the most awesome shirt ever.
It's just some white tiger and a blue logo,
Yeah,
you know.
It's only
Trent
TS, though.
Seibert
It means he took Taekwondo or something and said,
I have that exact same patch on my hoodie.
you're even dumber.
Oh, there he is.
He's got
Dave,
a
go
patch.
back in your
We
corner.
can see him this time. It's
Yeah,
kinda
isn't that
cool.
weird?
Cool.
Oh yeah, look, I got a new scar.
Oh, Dave, come on. Put your hand away.
Armageddon.
We don't need to do that.
Scar.
Maybe if you're lucky, the band will autograph it for you, and then you
That'd
can
be
get it tattooed later.
Or maybe they'll cut it open for you and
Oh, come
and
on. Don't get gross.
drink some of your. I don't know. I got
Ew.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh. Did we do that?
Got some vodka?
Wishful thinking.
Paul's up for it. All right, well, let's not make this any better.
Anyway.
Paul's over here. Thumbs up.
He's ready to go. I don't
Do
know
it.
if
Let's do it.
there's going to be some confessions tonight. I've got a feeling.
Oh man.
And we're looking for a new bass player. Who is that?
It's just in.
I'm just kidding.
So before last time you guys came on, you guys were working on an album, and now the album's been released. When did that get released?
November 19th was the official technical release
So it's
date.
been out for 2 months, as of 2 days ago.
Yep.
So how's it feel? What'd you guys do to celebrate?
How does it feel?
We threw a
Drank a
really
lot.
well, yeah. We threw a really kick-ass CD release show at Penny Road Pub with our brothers and Marauder, and it was a lot of fun. Huge success.
Marauder.
Then we drank a lot
Yep.
at practice, too.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big day.
How many songs are on the album?
6.
Yep.
6?
Six. Oh, just 6. Okay.
Yeah, but those 6 songs are like 40 minutes long.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You know, your Scars of Armageddon.
I can't write anything under
Armageddon.
7
Oh my
minutes.
god.
Armageddon. Like Armageddon.
Oh my god. I hate you sometimes so much.
He yelled.
You guys get to leave after this. I'm stuck with it. So
He yelled at me because on the way here there was some girl that was like her dad was carrying her on the shoulders, and I was like,
Wow.
"You have that's the best form of transportation right there." Like
and I was like, "Shut up, woman!
but like you say that.
Just walk by him and don't say anything."
You're like, why'd you say
Making
something?
it awkward.
No, it's not awkward. Some little kid is gonna think she's special because she
Or that little
was
girl's like,
acknowledged.
"That lady's fucking weird. Why did she talk to us, Daddy? I feel molested."
That's not true. I'm a nice and kind person.
Yeah, right.
Well, fuck you. So tell us a little bit about the album. Where did you guys record the 6 delicious tracks?
We recorded,
Delicious. That's cool. I like that.
They are pretty delicious. No, we recorded at Black and White Studios in New Lenox, Mokina.
Matt Motto.
Yep, Matt Motto engineered it,
Hell
mixed
yeah.
and mastered it, and he did one hell of a job.
Yeah.
He's the guitar player from Dissona. Yep, those guys are really cool too if you're into progressive metal.
That sounds like a drug. The
might
Medicina? Medicina? Does it come
Oh
from
my
Medicina?
Spinal
God.
bifida?
Shut up!
Come on.
Bifida?
It's like crocodile. You just inject it. And
Yeah, there we go.
skin falls
Crocodile.
apart.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
Oh.
the most appealing drug ever.
That stuff.
Crazy. And then, what is your favorite song that you guys recorded off this album?
I don't even know.
I mean, there's 6 tracks
I
to choose
think-
from.
I think mine's.
Paul doesn't
Paulie
know.
doesn't like any of them.
I
just stuck
I
with
was
us
not
now.
on any of this.
Yeah.
It was done by the time I got in, so all the hard work
Oh.
was done. So
Mine's probably Our Dying Day, the single.
Mine is probably The Return.
That was probably. It's a close second for me. I really like that.
I'm really
tune.
happy with how that
yeah.
one turned out.
Yeah.
Paul, what song do you like playing?
Ooh.
What song do you hate the least?
what were they called again?
That's a better way to put it.
What were they called again?
I still smell cookies.
that one where Dave plays a really stupid riff first.
Oh, Nuclear Christ. Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has he been in the band that he doesn't know these track names? Then again, he is the bass player, so I'm not giving him so much credit, but...
Hey,
You must know him because
Whoa,
we put him on
whoa.
the.
I'm kidding!
We put him on the set list. He seems to play it
Plays
right.
them pretty
so.
well.
I think it sounds like this.
It's all
Maybe-
muscle memory. Yeah.
I don't like them. I just
Yeah.
play them.
Yeah, yeah. I probably either between Nuclear Christ Dolls or Never Sleep Again.
Nice.
Yeah, those
It's
are
up to those.
the two more classic
Yeah.
power metal tunes.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to record all 6 tracks? Obviously, this is funny.
When did we start?
It took us a little over a year to record, mainly because I was working 3 a.m. overnights every week. So
You work at Michael's. How do you work
I was
3 a.m.
over- yeah.
overnights?
trucks, and then I switched to custom
What?
framing, and still have to work at 3 a.m.
And I was
Oh my
at school in
gosh.
Peoria, so I would come
Yeah.
back and record
He
when
was-
I could
he
make
was
it back.
finishing up
And
his
then,
last year of school, so I was going there, recording when I could. We do like 2-hour blocks here, 3-hour blocks there,
So.
and it was an interesting process. It was funny because the drums got recorded in a whole day.
Jay's just like, "Are you guys ever gonna get fucking done? You ever gonna be done? I'm done in one day." I'm like, "Well,
Yeah, guitars and bass were the longest, and then
yeah."
he
That's
came in,
cool.
banged out vocals in pretty much a day on a break from school for like 3 days. So
Yeah.
it turned out really sweet. We're proud of it.
For those that want to call in, the lines are open. It is 773-657-3341. Again, 773-657-3341. Call in, talk to us in the band. We'll be on until a little bit after 10. So phone lines are open. And then, Paul, I noticed you have tape on your glasses.
You do?
Yep.
You plan on getting those repaired?
Nope.
He did repair them with hence the tape.
I got the tape because it's all corroding, and then I got some super glue over on this one. And
You would think hot glue would work better.
Do you?
Who would think so?
Holy shit! You don't wear those when we play live, do you?
nah.
No, I think
I don't
so.
wear mine when we play live.
Aside from the first show.
Is it a funny story as to how you broke them? Did you forget they were on your
Was it?
face,
Yeah.
maybe, or
I.
hit yourself in the head?
It's a lot of arguing with gravity at times.
Gravity 1.
It just doesn't want to see my way sometimes, and it wins the fight. And it's like, damn it, my
That's
glasses
how
broke.
mine usually wind up. Except I usually like throw them off on like pass out on the couch. Then I'll step on them when I wake up.
There you go.
Yeah.
hate you, glasses.
Well, in Rage, at our glasses, how about we play the first song that you guys want to hear off of your nice new album?
This goes to fallen glasses
The
everywhere.
Fallen Glasses, the perfect
yeah.
song.
What do you think, George? You do the single, yeah? From
No,
Scars
we're-
from
We're just
Amrageddon.
gonna start. at the
Scars
top.
of Armageddon?
Yeah.
We're
What?
gonna-
What?
We're gonna do what we like to do
Canadian
at
or
practice and play the exact opposite of what Dave wants to
Oh,
listen to.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
this is
yes. Exactly
So-
the opposite.
true. Yeah.
We're just gonna start with
Perfect.
the title track.
This is Janet Jackson, Nasty Girl.
Perfect.
So what's the name of this song?
This is the title track of the album. This
Never
is Never
Sleep
Sleep Again.
Well, let's do it.
Poor glasses.
Working in the night, haunting my dreams. Nights of steel.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That was perfect communication skills through the window.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave, for that great ear that you have sometimes. Our phone number is 773-657-3341. We
Got
are
a
the Metal
fucking
Experience.
seasoned vet over here.
You can call us to talk to us and the band. Scars of Armageddon are on with us.
Please do.
773-657-3341. We just heard the title track off the new album that was released a couple months ago. What was that called again?
Never sleep again.
Never Sleep Again. Very
That was
scary.
good.
What is the one line that you wrote, David, that stands out the most in that song?
Never
Can-
sleep again.
I don't even think you say "Never Sleep Again" in that song, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just about Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
One line, huh? Probably the first line. It's pretty cool. Lurking in the night, haunting my dreams, knives of steel, cutting into my skin. Kind of sums it up. What the fuck is going on?
I don't
with
know,
that
but I
door?
feel like there's a ghost behind me. It's
Holy
very
shit. But yeah,
creepy.
that's probably the line.
Freddy's behind me, and I
Yeah.
will
There you
never
go.
It's
sleep
the
again.
pedophile you wrote that song about.
To Freddy's Garden.
My favorite pedophile.
That's gonna be Scars of Armageddon's new song on their second album. My favorite pedophile.
About a Nightmare on
The
Elm
new
Street
song
2.
getting written right now.
Very genty. I can see a
Very genty. No, I don't
genty
think
break.
so. No.
Seems like
I
it'd be an
sold
album
my
title.
I sold my
Oh,
seven
there we
straight
go.
now.
It'll be the album title.
Yeah.
Then you can
Yeah.
put a picture of your favorite pedophile on it.
Damn.
Who is your favorite pedophile?
Oh, don't look at me! Oh, I like how the first thing out of George's mouth.
Dave's my favorite pedophile.
I mean, look at the kid, Christ.
Hey, I got rid of the mustache,
Yeah,
right?
it's a lot better now.
That was your first mistake,
I know.
Kid, wanna
but I also had a mustache.
Oh, well then.
So where's your drummer tonight? He's
He's not
feeling
feeling
ill.
well.
Yeah, he's not feeling well.
Yeah.
Is it an excuse?
We don't want to get sick before the show this weekend, so it's
Yeah,
it's
we have
actually
two
good.
this weekend,
I'm
so
still
he needs
fighting
to
a
rest up.
sinus
Where are you
thing.
Where are you playing this weekend?
Saturday we're playing at the Guest House in
House.
Elgin, around like 11 o'clock or something like that. And then Sunday we're playing at the Elbow Room in Chicago with Active Destruction, Beyond Death, Unsanctioned, and Geth Prime.
Hey, speaking of Beyond Death, they're going to be on our show next week. And
Hell
Act
yeah.
of Destruction is going to be coming on later on. Let me get you a date here. I'll pull it up on my handy device here. Act of Destruction is
Where'd you say that Sunday show was at?
coming
Elbow
on
Room,
And where's
February
it?
18th.
What time?
18th?
The show
Woo, woo.
show starts at 7:30, something like that.
There you go.
You should come out.
We might
What-
be
what
there.
day- what
It's
day
an
is
early
this?
show, but it's
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
That would be awesome. So tell us a little bit about your writing process for this album. How does the song start? Do you guys end up just jamming and going with it, or do you have something in your head already that you present?
For this first album, it was, most of the stuff on here was written by me and our drummer.
And our old guitar player, right?
And our old
Yeah.
guitar player, Eric.
From Hessler.
Yeah.
From Hessler?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He quit us to join them.
Hustler's that male model magazine, right?
Hustler?
I didn't even have to say it. Woo! Ouch.
Kidding.
But yeah, no,
Anyway.
most of the album was written, me or Jay would have a couple riffs in mind, or like the song we'll play next, the first single, was something like I wrote in its entirety. We came in and then we'd, he does his parts and then we'd just kind of go from there. The newer stuff is a lot more collective, we have a couple ideas. Someone will, play a new riff or something, then a whole song stems out of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool how it works. Songs just write themselves. We won't do anything for like 6 months, and then all of a sudden, we've got 4 new songs in the last, month.
Right.
So,
Because by the time I got in the band, they had the songs, and I remember them saying, "Oh, we're looking for a singer," and then, so I'm sitting up there and they play the songs for me, and I'm like, "You want me to fucking sing over this?"
yeah, we had the first 10 songs written before we even joined the band.
So I just had the lyrics on this record, and then the solos I played for the recording. So.
How did you find Gandalf over here?
Oh.
Smoking up a storm with his pipe.
Oh, this guy.
Well, actually, I think Jay called me out of the blue, and he's like, "Hey, we're kind of having some bass player problems. You mind filling in for a couple shows?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck, why not?" Yeah, it's been by up to that point, it was like 7 years since we've been on stage because we used to be in a band together, and we weren't really doing anything in Audacity at that point. We were just kind of really hitting the brakes and then a wall point, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it." So,
And here you are.
yeah.
Permanently.
Permanently. You're stuck with them, Paul.
Yep.
Who's
We're
stuck with
happy.
who? You know.
Well, this is true. Yeah, it was a string of 10 bass players. What, in like 2 months? That was fun.
In 2 months, you went through 10
Oh,
bass
yeah.
players.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
fun.
They went through like
And,
one
So
practice each?
practice was basically like
Yeah.
teaching everybody the songs and then hoping that we don't fuck it up live because we're like, well, we didn't really practice, but yeah, it was rough there for a while.
Yeah, I think I had 3 practices with you guys before we actually had our first show.
Yeah,
so
we were able to-
That was kind of.
Yeah,
Prep.
we have like a Spinal
Interesting.
Tap problem with bass players until Paulie fell. Like,
It was just a green glob on the stage. It was just-
So, like, literal or figurative with the Spinal Tap, they just keep dying?
luckily,
some of them we lit on fire intentionally.
luckily not literal. We don't want people dying.
I don't want to die.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't want to die.
Well, before we talk about Paul's death wish, Dave, you got some information on the superhighway to announce?
A little bit.
what?
Not
A little bit.
much.
I mean, he gets it off the internet, superhighway. You know,
You mean the information superhighway?
that's what it's called.
Stupid idiot. This is what happens when you try and take my lines.
Yeah, I'm not very
Failure.
good
Go
at
stand in the
that.
corner. Go stand in the corner. So anytime, Dave. Jesus, titty fucking Christ over here.
Why do you always cut off that sweeper? You know, Tony,
I don't.
Tony really did spend
know.
so much good time on that, making that for you, and you don't care.
No, I didn't cut it off, but you just talk over it. That's
It
what
just
happens.
wasn't loud enough, Dave.
Then I'm not cutting it off. It's just not loud enough then.
It was totally cut off. Continue.
Regardless.
All right. But
Whoopsie.
because my ear for music knows no national boundaries.
What?
Good for nothing. A Japanese melodic punk band posted a music video for "Getting Nowhere."
A
What?
Japanese melodic punk band?
I don't think this is real.
Is that
It's real.
a thing?
Well, it
Yes.
was like the Canadian polka
They do exist.
band. he was
Is that the
talking
band with
about
the 3 little like 15-year-olds singing?
I've seen this.
No.
Oh yeah, the crazy weird. They're weird.
Yeah.
They do some dances.
Yeah.
Wait,
Super
what?
creepy.
Yeah.
It's like, how the hell would you? Okay, if you take like soil work and you put like 3 15-year-old Japanese chicks in
Yeah.
schoolgirl outfits, and they dance around, do their usual like.
Look up Japanese
thing
metal pop.
Do they
groups. It's
play
very
the
weird.
music or?
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty heavy too.
They're very weird. My
Yeah.
brother showed me this. I was like, "What the fuck is going on
This
right now?"
might be
Yeah,
my
we
new
were-
favorite band.
Wait,
We were
J-
pretty
what's their
drunk
name?
when-
Well, are they called baby metal?
Yeah.
You need to show us
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
and then we'll.
Baby metal?
Yeah. Yeah. First time we
I don't
saw
know
it,
if
I
it's
was.
appropriate of watching 15-year-old girls in schoolgirl outfits.
There we go.
Yeah.
Skip through it a little bit. What? Just skip through it a little bit, Dave.
What is going on?
We were really drunk and we're just like, what the hell is this?
Please, enlarge this. No, enlarge.
What the fuck?
Yep.
This is like
I love this.
this is like mixing a really cheesy anime
Oh my god.
cartoon
Where's a
song
pen? I need to write this
and
down.
putting metal into this.
They did the soundtrack for. I forgot what series
Digimon?
it was. No,
Pokemon.
they did.
I like their dance moves.
They did the opening track for I think Macross Frontier. Actually,
For who?
And for what?
Macross Frontier.
I kind of can't hear what you're saying. They're
Macross
rocking
Turn this down.
Macross Frontier.
Macross?
Yeah, like
What the fuck is that?
like
Yeah.
Robotech, but it's
Oh God, Paul,
Cougar
you're in your own
version.
world.
So you're like, you
What's
know,
the name of the
Robotech,
song?
something also you
I'm
don't
going to
know
use
what
the
it is.
choreography for this. Just to do someone.
What's the name of this song? Dave really wants to go buy this.
I ta 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 baby
Who
metal.
knows? It's just called baby metal because no one can read Japanese.
use Google Translator.
I will.
That's he's like, oh, totally going out and buying this.
What does it say after baby metal? It says something on the other
It's
side.
Japanese.
Is that in Japanese or is it?
Yeah.
Hi, Mitsurugi.
Oh wow. Oh, check out that note.
And what you really said was check out those boobs, and they're not of age, Paul. So
Look at those 15-year-old Chinese non-existent boobies.
back off.
Hey, it might be in their country.
The legal age of consent in Japan is 14.
Oh, you're
Man.
Dave just got really excited.
You know what?
coming up. Scars of Armageddon is touring in Japan.
We have
Apparently,
a friend that I should tell that.
We're not big, but we're big in Japan.
Yeah. Oh my.
All right, let's turn this
Anyway.
off. I'm done.
Although they'll leave the video playing, but anyway, no, it's kind of.
I'll turn off the music, but I really just want to keep watching the video if you don't mind.
Well, I can't see it like it's. I have a reflection. I can't really see it directly. Anyway, but no,
that was great.
so much for your information.
Thank you
Super
for letting us know about that band. I'm gonna go home and rock that out.
But no, anyway,
Look at that right there. He's like, what? That was so
the
cool.
laws of consent in Japan are kind of weird.
Why do you know this?
Because I have free time.
Okay.
I've had a lot of free time in my life,
Dave
and
was
I'm never
looking
like,
for a
you
Japanese
know what?
mail order
What are
bride.
laws of consent in China?
The youngest one that they had on the market was 14.
You're
Dave Damon.
a gosh dang weirdo, Dave. What
No,
else
wait,
you got?
we're
What
actually
else you
having-
got for us?
There's a story behind why I know these things.
Let's not
They're
talk
called
about it. Let's
books,
move
man.
on.
Read
No, but
books.
It's called I was real horny one day and I had nothing else to do.
I don't want to know what you
No,
read
we-
on the toilet or what you want to look up in your free time when you're looking to just.
Wait,
No,
no,
but-
hold on. Hear me out. There's a really legit reason why I know this.
But my friends and I were actually having a discussion because he has
Why would you? I wonder what the legal consent age. Man, I just can't wait to bone fucking teen little girls.
Japanese little girl.
No, because
Oh
he
my
had developed a relationship with this girl like in fucking Vancouver, and he wanted to know what the legal age of consent was. Like, well, I'll look that up. It can't be too hard. And in Vancouver, it's 17.
How old was she?
She was like 16.
Oh my
So I
god.
guess it didn't work. Huh?
This has gone exactly as I had it in my head. This is quite interesting.
Let's move on. This just got weird.
Yeah, what else you got for us, Dave? Hold on, there's a really legit story. Let me tell you about it.
See, here we go again with the thing with the guys with names with Dave.
Dave.
I told you, we'll pick on our Dave, you'll pick on your Dave. It'll be
Yeah, there we go. I
the
like
Dave
that.
off.
All right, there's
Dave
this,
off. It's a
Dave
Dave off. Dave, I'm gonna off you so hard. So what else you got for us, Dave off?
There's this Boston punk band called Energy, and they covered the Misfits song "Bullet" for their upcoming tribute EP.
Hey, there you go. All right. Cool.
Want to check it out, or
Well, I mean, all right, maybe just play it and then keep talking through this.
it's actually not bad. I like it.
What else you got there?
All right, there was another free download from Against Me, "Fuck My Life 666," the album version.
Well,
Sounds
all
very
right.
positive.
Wow.
Yeah, that's off the new album, Transgender Dystopian Blues,
Oh,
and they
my
released that one
goodness.
for free.
There we go.
Did
There
he
you go.
start, she start singing like a female or still sounds
I have
like
no
she?
clue. I have not.
Wait, what?
This is the vocalist that had a
Sex
gender
change.
change.
Really?
Yes,
Alright,
it's
well.
now a female.
To each her,
Yeah, where have
to
you been?
each their
Very-
I don't
own.
listen to Against Me. Give me a break.
Very ugly.
I don't know what.
She does not make a. She does not make a good woman.
No.
I say
It's
that.
sort of like the dude from Dead or Alive. You know, spin
no,
around like a
no,
record.
no, no, no.
Hey, there's something out there that's gonna love her.
Life of Agony
Yeah,
too.
he
That
does. He
dude
does have a
got
girlfriend, or she does have a girlfriend.
Well, there you go. What else you got, Dave?
All right, the full album stream for the Lawrence Arms album. Okay,
What?
yeah.
They're pretty cool.
What? Keep
That-
going. When and what?
Okay, yeah. The long-awaited album for the Lawrence Arm, Metro Up, is now available for streaming. You can check it out online, and it's going to be released January 28th via Epitaph Records.
Nice.
Yep, that is
And I
definitely-
did find the DVD on Amazon for the 15-year anniversary show of the Lawrence Arms, which I bought because I was at that show. Finally
Nice.
got released last
Nice.
year
Did you see-
without any.
Did you see
You
yourself
know.
in the DVD?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
No one wants to watch it with
Yeah,
me.
they're
She was
killer.
all like, "Oh my
They're
god,
so
I can't wait to
fucking
get it."
good.
Like
They're really
freaking
good.
out, and then
It's all good.
you haven't watched it
Live,
yet.
live, it's like one of the craziest punk shows I've ever been to. There are so many fucking people that come out to see them.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the best albums of the year.
Yes.
Definitely.
Lawrence Arms, so fucking good.
Nice.
Woo! Continue.
All right. The Exploited have just signed to Nuclear Blast Records.
What?
That's a
That's
little weird.
interesting.
That is a
Yeah, they're gonna
different move.
do reissues and work on a new album.
Interesting.
Ooh, reissues of Beat the
Sex
Bastard.
and
Hell
violence,
Yeah.
sex and violence,
Yeah.
sex and violence. I wonder if they're gonna do the SLC Punk 2 soundtrack.
That would be interesting because I there's still very little
Is
known
it-
about that movie.
Do you? All right, let me get your take on SLC Punk. Were you guys big
Amazing.
fans of that movie Or do you even know what movie that
No,
is?
I love the first movie.
Movie's awesome,
I
right?
I also don't think it needs a sequel.
I fucking hated it.
No, this is supposed
That
to go
movie
back
was
in time
garbage.
to show them as how they all
it
were.
It doesn't need an explanation.
I don't care.
It
I
served
like-
a purpose at the time. I don't think they needed to go back and
Yeah,
revisit
no.
it or do anything else.
I
with
still
it.
like it.
Actually,
Sometimes,
I don't like
sometimes
The,
Hollywood
the
should
official
just
title
leave
is
things
Punk's Dead SLC Punk 2.
Yeah.
Rise of
That's,
Metal.
yeah, that's original.
praise some metal.
It's the release date is supposed to be November 21st, 2014.
Yes.
Well, good luck
Well,
to
that's
it.
something
I'll
I
download it.
won't be looking for.
Speaking of download,
Redbox it.
this is the it bears repeating because this is just so weird. The Download Festival lineup. Have you guys heard of it yet?
No.
Yeah.
I saw. I
Yeah.
read
Is it fucked up?
It's interesting.
Okay,
It's
here-
a very
here-
odd
Here are the
combination.
headliners that they have on the poster.
Cross!
On the poster, they have Avenged Sevenfold, then Linkin Park performing Hybrid Theory.
Oh, yeah.
I
that's cool.
would love to see that album in its
That would be
entirety.
cool.
That is
Can
like,
he scream anymore though?
Yes.
yeah, of course he can. They
Because
just
last time I
keep-
saw him, they were like, yeah, nah. I'm like, oh,
And then they have Aerosmith,
yeah.
That's cool. They're
Rob
fun
Zombie,
Oh,
Fallout Boy,
Yeah.
live. Eh.
Alter Bridge,
Yeah.
The
I like Alter
Offspring.
Bridge.
course
Miles
you do.
Kennedy.
the Offspring live is amazing.
The
If you ever
Offspring
have
are
an
awesome.
opportunity to see them,
are.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing
highly
those guys
recommend
live.
it. They are so good.
Status Quo, and Steel Panther.
I don't know who
Steel Panther.
Status Quo.
Did you see
Yeah.
the cover for their new album?
Yes.
That's awesome.
For Steel Panthers?
Yes.
No, I
Luco
haven't.
needs to see this, Dave.
Oh,
Show the
yeah.
new Steel Panther album cover. It's
I'll look it up.
ridiculous as usual.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, and they're also going to be playing with bands like Dying Fetus, Black Label
Nice.
Society,
Yep.
Bless the Fall, Buck Cherry,
Eh.
Dillinger Escape Plan,
Woo!
Oh yeah, there you go.
Floggy Molly, Huntress,
Yeah,
In
yeah.
Flames,
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
let's see, Memphis Mayfire,
They're good.
Miss May I,
Yes.
Opeth,
Oh yeah.
Power Man 5000,
Yes.
Skid
The
Row.
only person that said yes.
I didn't realize they were still around. That's
I
cool.
love
I'm not
Power
gonna
Man
be
Five
there.
Thousand.
They're cool.
I'm not gonna be there, but yes.
I don't
Every new
care.
metal
They're
fan
so
should have
good.
Tragedy when you can.
Skid Row,
Oh, hell yeah.
Skid Row?
Yeah.
Girls,
There you
Skid
go.
Row.
the Black Dahlia Murder.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
They've gone
That's
downhill.
just awesome.
little
Black
bit.
Dahlia Murder.
A little bit,
and
a
Skid
lot.
Row and Aerosmith.
And then
Their newest, I
Flogging
thought their
Yeah.
last album was pretty good. I
They
liked
just
it.
had an album come out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked them better with
Who,
like
Skid Row?
Miasma. No, Black Dahlia Murder.
Skid
Yeah,
Row.
Skid
Oh, I
Row.
love Skid Row.
Yeah,
Skid
who's
Row's
the new
the shit.
drummer now?
4.
For Skid Row?
Thor?
I don't know.
Thor's drumming for them?
Black
With
Dahlia.
his
No,
mighty
no, I
hand?
said 4.
I don't know.
Thor.
What are you saying?
No,
Who the
4 who? Who's the new drummer of who?
Black Dahlia Murder.
Oh. Pull up that Steel
I
Panther
don't know, they go
album
through
cover when
drummers.
you get a chance, Dave.
Anything else, Dave?
Yeah,
Crap.
hold on. What happened?
That was my fault.
Uh-oh.
He failed. There you go.
Oh my.
It's the,
Nope.
They done and did it.
It's-
They
Talk
done and
about
did it.
controversial. You need to enlarge this, Dave.
yeah,
Or
it's,
go on
it's
Google.
the guys that Steel Panther in like the Last Supper painting with a bunch of half-naked chicks.
Damn
on the
right
table.
it is.
See,
That
now
sounds
what,
like Steel Panther.
would it be hilarious if someone put a ghost burger in there somewhere?
Yes.
Burger?
Yeah,
Yeah, from Kuma's.
dude.
Nice.
I never got there to have it.
We need to go to Kuma's.
Yeah, we went there once. I
They're
had the
so
I had the
good.
Slayer burger.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I like
I
finish
finished
it.
that bitch.
Nice.
They can't even call it a burger. It's just a Slayer plate.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, highly recommend going to Kuma's if you're ever in Chicago and looking for a metal place that has great, delicious food.
Burgers.
It's definitely one of the attractions.
I wish
here
it
in
was
Chicago.
across like from my house.
Yeah.
I'd be so fucking huge if it was
I'd
across
be
from my house
fat as
and
shit.
broke.
Can you make that bigger?
All you,
All
can,
you can
eat.
eat.
Oh my.
Yes. Yes.
Does it have
Wow.
a girl just sprawled out with her legs on top of the table? That would be a little bit more appropriate.
That's
Yeah,
just
it would.
awesome.
Yeah,
That would
everyone's
have been a
eating
good
sushi
idea.
offer.
Where were you on the artistic direction for that? That
Yeah.
would've been
Apparently,
cool.
they don't know I
Yeah,
exist.
yeah.
I mean,
Get with it, Steel Panther.
yeah, right? I mean, you could have made it a little bit more raunchy. That's
Yeah.
not raunchy enough for Steel Panther.
Yeah, anything else for us,
Sorry.
Dave?
And the Warped Tour venues for 2014 have been announced.
Man, no one cares.
That,
Morgan does.
that already got announced. July
Yeah.
19th, Tinley Park. Have you been?
That's right.
That's been announced for like a month.
Dave?
Is anybody good gonna play this year?
Yeah, Attila, Devil Wears Prada,
Saves the day.
Saves the Day.
Oh,
No,
Saves
no,
the
not Saves
Day.
Scratch, I don't want to see Saves the Day. No.
I know who that is.
Yeah, I'll be sitting at home.
Straight
Some-
from the Path is playing.
Never heard of him.
So yeah, there's a lot of hardcore bands
Morgan's
so far,
mom.
but
Cool.
what?
Why don't we go ahead and play another Delicioso track.
2 tracks.
2 tracks.
2 tracks.
All right. You want a twofer?
I want a twofer.
A twofer, eh?
So what are
Oh,
the
okay.
the next
Tuesday.
2
2
songs
for
we
Tuesday.
got?
That's what we should call it. We should call it 2 for Tuesday.
I'll punch
Yeah,
you.
Paul.
I'll punch you right in the
Mastermind
mouth.
over here.
Oh wait, did anyone? Did any of them want to see the picture of Laura Jane Grace,
Who?
the lead singer from Against
Baby
Me?
metal.
Oh,
Well, let's
let's save that for
No.
when we. Oh
Whoa.
my God, that's a man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, it's David Bowie.
David Bowie's sister.
Okay, this is.
That's fun.
Oh
That's
man.
exciting.
There you
That's
go.
what David Bowie's
That's a
been doing.
Sunday morning surprise.
The surprise is yet to be seen under that dress. Oh.
My goodness.
Hey, let's listen to some Scars of Armageddon.
What 2 tracks you got?
We're gonna listen.
What Dave doesn't want to hear, remember?
Well, we're gonna listen to the first single of the album. We'll finally play Our Dying Day. This is actually the first song.
He wants to hear that. Don't play that. I'm kidding.
I don't give a fuck. Just pick us. We got 5 left, so.
Well, we played Versus God twice the first time we were here, so we won't play that one.
Oh,
yeah,
you gotta play it. Let's hear it right now.
No, this is the first single. This is Our Dying Day, followed by Nuclear
Versus
Christ
God.
Elves.
Followed by.
Followed by Nuclear Christ Elves. Yeah.
And then versus again.
Yeah, here we go.
Somewhere.
What?
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we are back. This is the Metal Experience. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, and we're here with Scars of Armageddon. And Paul, does that phone always go off at the
Yes.
wrong moments?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Inappropriate moments?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. All right. So we just heard 2 new tracks off of the CD that you guys released. What were those called again?
The first one was the first single, Our Dying Day, and then the second one was Nuclear Christ Elves.
Okay. And what were those songs about?
I don't know, Dave. What's Our Dying Day about?
Our Dying Day is basically, you can kind of look at it from many different aspects, but how I wrote it, it's sort of about Armageddon and
The way that Paul's eyebrows shot up at that exact moment that went off
Yeah.
was perfect timing.
yeah,
You belong in a cartoon.
Yeah, no, it's basically about Armageddon and also just about how the greed of humanity will be the death of us. So Our Dying Day is sort of like we've reached the pinnacle and we're going down.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You know, just Armageddon all
Yeah.
over.
It's not
Yeah.
as much fun as Nuclear Christ Elves.
Yeah, well, I didn't write that shit.
Yeah. What is this?
What
song
were you
that-
smoking when you wrote that?
The elves are coming. Ah.
What?
Wait, what?
It actually is about little glowing elves running around through a forest. I wrote the lyrics to that.
He handed me the lyrics, and I looked at them, and I
You've
said,
been hanging out too much.
and I
with
said
Gandalf.
no. I remember saying distinctly, I was like, no. And I never normally do that. I'm kind of like, we could work this. I'm like,
yet
no.
you did.
And we did.
No, I wrote the lyrics to that after a 12-hour overnight at work, and I was kind of loopy.
I guess it's our cheesy. It's like
Well,
our cheesy power metal
I
song.
get-
Like Rhapsody talks about wearing
Dragons.
chainmail and fighting dragons, and I guess we talk about elves.
But I mean, no.
Which
all
one's
of our
cooler? Wearing chainmail
You decide.
and fighting, or
elves?
sparkling elves that
They're
belong
not.
in
They're
like,
not sparkling. They're glowing.
Don't
They're not sparkling, all right?
That doesn't help.
glowing.
don't feed them after men.
They're Fukushima.
Don't get 'em wet.
All of our songs actually start off with the joke
Are they
title.
like
when we're working on
fireflies?
'em.
that-
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, all of our songs start off with a joke title when we're working on them, and
That one stuck.
As the lyrics got written, their names changed. Well, that's the only one that's actually kept its joke title.
What are some of the other joke titles you guys have had?
Burrito farts.
Burrito farts.
Nice.
That's a given.
Impale the
Cookie
Beaver.
Monster.
Cookie
Yeah.
Monster.
Impale
Impale the
Beaver?
Beaver.
Bieber.
Like Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
Impale the Beaver.
What was the other
A
one?
fuck ton of Happy Bugs.
That was a good one.
Boobs and Smurfs.
A bunch of and then the return,
remember
which we'll
Boobs
hear
and
is
Boobs and Smurfs is versus God.
and then the return is a bunch of retards because that's I guess what we are.
I don't think I've ever heard these.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
no. We were gonna fuck. We were gonna
wrote
fuck.
'em-
We were
wrote
gonna
'em on
fuck
the
with
board.
Jay and put it on the set list one
No,
day.
we were
Just be
gonna
like,
fuck with Paulie and do that.
oh, which one is this?
I still would have played it.
Yeah.
What's the new one's joke title? I don't even remember.
What, the ballad?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think someone called it gay.
Yep.
Any ballad is.
No, I don't remember. I don't
Dave's
know. Yeah,
Broken
that's
Dreams.
yeah, that's yeah, Dave's. But yeah, that's sort of what happens. Joke
Dave
titles.
weeping in silence.
Yes, that's it. Rocking back and forth.
Oh god, it just got weird again.
Should see band practice.
It's okay. We'll stay right here and just discuss it. And guys, just all right.
They're
You're
the
writing a
weird
new song
ones.
already?
What's up?
You're writing a new song already?
We have
We've
Eight.
got many new songs. In fact, the next record is almost completely written.
When do you plan on recording this album?
Well, we
Don't
just,
be ambitious. Hold
Shut
it back.
Shut up. No, we've talked about it a little bit, but we just came out with this one, so we're gonna push this one for a while. Seeing as the next one will probably take us another year to record.
I hope not.
We'll see you back here in spring.
I'm shooting for like the end of summer, or maybe like early
fall.
winter next
Yeah,
year,
Yeah. Sounds
something like that.
logical.
So probably like come out 2015.
Yeah.
Are you planning on recording at the same studio that you guys were
Yep.
just at?
I think
Most definitely.
Okay, the decision's been made. All right. Fuck, we don't need to talk about this one, guys. I got it.
I don't
damn
give a
right.
shit. Just tell me where to go and what time to be there.
Exactly.
I like that. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
We're playing with the Teletubbies. Great. What time?
Those things freak me out.
We saw Teletubbies in a mosh pit when we went to go see August Burns Red, and they were
That's
moshing
cool.
to Frosty the Snowman.
It was pretty cool.
It was very weird.
Where's there acid involved?
I was gonna say, what were you
I
on?
wish, and I was on adrenaline because I was
And
jumping
a
up and down.
pretzel with cheese.
And a pretzel with cheese, and maybe a rock star beforehand. So,
So
it
you're
was a
ready to
great
go. Your heart was
combination.
ready to.
I
So
was
maybe it was
so
something
ready,
in the rock
but
star.
Luca wouldn't let me.
I
take
had
pictures
one
with them.
$12 beer, and then I wanted to kill
This is House
myself.
of Blues, right?
Yeah.
How big was it? Like
Yep.
No, they
No,
only
it's
sell the
a
24 ounce.
little
one.
shot,
Yeah, it was a
little shot.
24
$13.
ounce.
Terrible.
It was
Ridiculous.
like a
outrageous.
Bud Light. Oh, $12.50. What?
Jesus, man, I can go buy a 12er for this,
Yeah.
if
So-
not more.
Just out of curiosity, because I forgot to ask Mekina last week when they were on, but we are in 2014. We've been in it for almost a full month. But did
Cool
you guys,
story.
Shut up, Luco. Did you guys have any New Year's goals for this year?
New
as a
Year's
band?
resolutions, I believe is what they're called.
Resolutions? I thought that was when you
Fucking
resolved
stupid asshole,
everything. That
fucking
shut up! I'm not sure the right terminology for it.
Mine was going to be find a bass player, but we accomplished that last year. So I was like, all right, we're ahead of the game. I would say, and you guys, of course, can chime in, but I don't know if it's a resolution, but a goal is to maybe get out and start touring a little bit and get into some other states and continue to build the band up and hopefully.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Polly?
Sure.
Go to Japan. Go to Japan.
Yeah,
Go to
we're,
Japan.
we're big
Baby,
there.
baby metal. We're gonna tour baby metal.
Nobody likes us anywhere else, but baby metal are good friends.
That's
with us.
hey, dude. I'll play Japan for the rest of my life if that pays the bills.
I am not going to Japan.
He's afraid of what will happen when he encounters
Yes.
baby metal.
Fucky. It smells like sushi.
That and the growing a third arm or comeback glowing or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, all the
I'm not going
Fukushima.
there.
What?
Fukushima.
Don't worry, he knows Taekwondo. He'll take
Oh,
care
that's
of you.
true. Yeah, he's got a
There you
tiger
go.
on him. Better watch
There you
out.
go.
He's got the proper training and.
But yeah, to
Kung
grow the
fu.
band. That's the.
Yeah,
That's the
nope, that's pretty
keep
much
going.
it. Yeah, you know, just
Full
keep
speed
getting out
ahead.
there. Play to anyone that'll let us play.
So one time or another time, what am I trying to say here? What shows do you have coming up once again? There we go.
Okay.
One time.
One
Drum
time.
roll, please. George.
Jorge?
Saturday, January 25th, the Gas House in Elgin. January 26th, the Elbow Room in Chicago with Beyond Death, Act of Destruction, Unsanctioned, and Geth Prime.
11 o'clock on Saturday, and what time on Sunday?
The show starts at 7.
7 o'clock.
That show on Sunday with Geth Prime?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my
Elbow Room,
God.
7 o'clock.
Those guys are so funny. We had them on a few weeks ago.
Nice.
They're pretty awesome.
I'll
It's gonna be a
check the
killer
archive
show.
on
Now
the
we
show
get to
then.
see them with them.
It's gonna be
That's
an
right.
awesome
See, come
show.
out. February 7th, we're
What? That's a Friday.
it is. We're headlining at Cobra Lounge.
Cobra Lounge. Be there.
That's gonna be a sweet show.
Who are you playing with?
I don't know.
Stonecutter. Stonecutter.
Yeah,
is her
Stonecutter,
name.
that's it.
Yeah.
Stonecutter. Sounds
Believe
scary.
believe it starts at 7 or
I
8.
believe that one's at 7 or 8 too.
Yep.
Yeah, Eddie put that together. It's gonna be a fun show. Yeah,
Yeah,
Paulie just
Paul
shows
doesn't
up.
know.
Yeah, I'm just a bass player, man. I just come do my job.
February 8th, we're playing at
That's
the
a
End
Saturday.
Zone in Aurora
End Zone
The
in Aurora.
End Zone.
February 8th.
with Fierce Atmospheres.
Fierce atmosphere.
I
Fierce?
think that's actually it for February that we've got booked so far.
So far, yeah.
March 21st or 22nd, I know we're playing.
That's a Saturday.
That is. We're
Oh,
playing.
she's good. She's not
She's good. Yeah, I know.
Man.
I do this for a living. I know dates like the
Yeah.
back of my hand.
But
I don't
yeah,
even know what tomorrow is. Shit.
Tomorrow is the 22nd.
That-
What?
Oh, man.
Wednesday. That's
Damn.
tomorrow.
But the big one is in May.
Well, hold on, I'm not done, asshole.
What? There's a big one? Continue with March. I want to get to the big one.
There's
That's what she said.
March 22nd is the Fallout in Chicago with our
Fallout.
good buddies in Sable Beldam. We're playing
What?
with Witch Cross and Force Field.
Ooh, sounds
I
intense.
think
You had to. I like how you had to wipe the brow off. You're like,
He's
oh,
like, man,
It's like doing local
So
roundup.
much.
this is going to be a good show.
Well, this is off the top of my head. I think we're playing at Yodi on the 21st, but I'm not
believe so.
sure. I think we're playing with Crusader at that
I
one.
believe so.
That's a Friday.
I don't know
Be
if that's
there.
actually happening or someone told me. I
Might
was
not
playing it. I
happen,
don't know.
but be there.
But and then after that, the big one
Stay
that we've got
tuned.
booked is May 6th
May.
with Primal Fear at
May
Mojo's.
6th, Primal Fear.
Mojo's.
Yep,
Be
Mojo's
fucking there.
with Divinity Compromise and Accuracy. That's going to be a really sweet show.
You say
Yeah.
Primal fucking
Accuracy?
I
Fear.
did say
It's going to be awesome.
Accuracy.
What?
A-C-I-C-Y. I've never heard of them.
Actually,
But Divinity Compromise.
I've never
is
heard
really
of them.
sweet. Well, I don't know.
These
They're
dudes.
probably from like the southern suburbs around Joliet.
Yeah. We'll check
But,
them out.
Yeah, Divinity Compromise is really sweet. The guitar player from November's Doom is in that band too. So
Yeah, man. It's going to be a killer show.
their album that came out last year is Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah,
Wicked, bruh.
They played Prog
Right.
Power, which was cool. I wish I was at that one, but I'll be at next year.
All right. And with that rundown, you guys have all your updates then for all your shows coming up on your Facebook and
Yep.
everything?
Yep,
Just
it's on
keep an eye out.
Facebook. Follow us on Bands in Town. You know that notifies
Reverb
you
Nation.
every time. Yeah,
That
Reverb
freezes
Nation.
every time I try to load it in
Yeah.
an
Reverb
email.
Nation is like the worst interface
Fuck that
on
app.
the website ever. Fix it, IT.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you can find it on that. Yep, Facebook, Reverb,
yeah.
All right.
YouTube. I mean, we post stuff on there like every.
Do you guys film
now
your
and then.
band practice and your awkward?
We
Maybe
have
they
there
really
there are
should.
videos. Of
There are
things.
some really
Oh
funny
yeah,
videos.
of things.
It'll be on the home
Yeah.
DVD thing one day, David. You know.
Tell us about your movie nights when you guys don't have practice. What is the most awkward movie that you guys want to go see with each other in a movie
I
theater?
think the weirdest thing we've seen so far was Despicable Me Too, because there was a bunch of dudes in the theater with little kids.
Wow.
It was fucking cool.
My
though. Like, that was a
favorite
great- That was
pedophiles.
a great. that was a great movie.
I
you
was
guys,
not with these guys.
Paulie was not here, neither was Jay, but that's okay.
So it was just you two. It was a mandate.
It really was. It really was.
Yeah.
It was.
A couple of our other buddies, Marco, Debner, there was
Yeah.
Pat, there were a bunch
Yeah,
of us.
it was all right.
You should watch a Serbian film together.
No,
What?
No. You shot that down.
I like
he knows what
horror
I'm
movies.
talking about.
I've seen it.
A Serbian? What?
Just watch it.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
virus on my fucking
It's
computer.
porn. You don't
I'm
want to
not
watch
gonna
it
try
together.
and
that's
explain it.
weird.
It's not really porn. It's just a
not
really
porn,
weird horror
it's
movie.
a really
We're,
weird movie.
I like cool like horror movies though, like that. It's fucking
I don't
It's not
think
like
that's
cool like
considered
Dead
cool.
Alive. It's cool like The Human Centipede.
Or have you seen Mono's Hands of Fate?
So our phone
haven't
lines
seen
are
it all.
open still. 773
Yeah.
657 3341.
Like,
You
who wants to
guys
call and talk
want
to
to
us?
give awkward movie suggestions for these two to watch together and hold hands to 773 657 3341. And it's time for Luco to say something.
Yeah, say something.
Yeah, what's up?
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
Well, that was loud. I like that.
Yeah, Dave, why can't you do that for the others? Sweep room.
Yeah, Dave. This week, all the
I
way
smell
from
cookies still.
Wyckoff,
Oh,
New
yeah.
Jersey,
Crispy
the
treat.
band
Jersey.
Ocularis with the songs "Face of Plagues" featuring Mike the Jew
Mike the Jew.
Mike the Jew.
and
Nice.
"Roses Are Dead."
Yeah, they are.
Take a listen.
Roses suck.
Your mom.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Woo woo! That was Ocularis from Wyckoff, New Jersey, with the songs "Face of Plagues" featuring Mike the Jew and "Roses Are Dead." Check them out.
And this just in, apparently we've been spelling Erica wrong our whole lives.
Erica?
Erica.
There we go.
What's the name of your rap group? Erica?
Inside joke that no one has any idea what we're talking about.
Erica.
It's okay. I'm sure you can find it. Google AIRWRECKA and see what comes up. And then
Now,
you'll know.
do it right now.
All right.
Like now, do it now.
Computer. Well, anyway,
We're in the studio with a bunch of weirdos called
Yep.
Scars of Armageddon.
Armageddon.
And we
oh my god.
like Armageddon.
I'm weird and I'm proud.
Okay. And we have been discussing the new album, the bullets that are on the table, and just some weird quirks that the band's had throughout the whole interview that we've been picking on, such as Paul's broken glasses that look a little obnoxious.
Yeah, they still work.
As long as you can see, that's what matters.
That's right.
So, over the past few months, I know that you guys have played more and more shows. What so far has been the best show that you guys have played? What stands out?
To me, the best show we've played recently was we were actually asked by our buddy Steve to fill in at JD Muggs in Addison for a show with Supremacy and Narcotic. They had a band drop off like 3 hours before the show. Or
And we were
something like
practicing
that.
on
And
Friday, so
And we were practicing, and we got a call and was like, "Hey, yo, you guys play?" We're like, "Sure."
Let me load the band.
Yeah, we just went and played the spur of the moment show, no prepreration, no idea what the hell we were going to play. Went up there, played for 45 minutes, and it was a lot of fun. It was
That's
awesome.
awesome.
and then for me, I think was the Heavy Holiday show at Yodi.
Oh, you
With
mean
Rock
the
in
one where
Chicago, yeah.
old man almost didn't show up?
Yeah, no, because he had it was just the adrenaline was pumping before the show. There's a lot of people there to see us, and
Yeah,
so
of course, John was.
we were able. I think we won a few people over that. At first when you say, "Oh, it's a power thrash metal band," oh, it's it's power metal. When you're playing with a bunch of death metal
you
bands.
like Manowar?
Yeah. And so it's
Can
nice.
you rip your shirt off and rub yourself down with
Yeah.
oil so I can watch?
Pretty
Dave
much.
would love that.
Hey, whatever.
Do you know Fabio?
Yeah. But yeah, that one was cool.
Can you flex your pec muscles for me? What?
Oh
No
my
way!
God, you're so weird. I'm
that's
a little
awesome.
grossed out, not gonna lie. Seeing that in person was just awkward.
That made my day.
I just learned something about Dave I never needed to know.
That was fucked up, dude.
You better hope he doesn't do that with his shirt off in
This is
front
why
of
on
your
tour
face.
he rides in the trunk.
No, I mean, I'm
Like,
telling you,
no joke.
he goes on the hood with a shitload of bungee cords.
I still like the trunk better.
Well, you get a nice gust of wind, just see him just flop up and down on the hood.
Thanks, guys.
It's kind of windy out
What's
there.
your
I guess.
favorite show,
Drive
Paulie? Just
faster.
to finish off the
Yeah,
question.
yeah, what's your
I don't
favorite
have
show?
one yet.
Okay.
I
Sucked.
hate all of our shows.
Well, yeah.
The best show is to come when you flex your pecs on stage. Then that vision will be fulfilled, Paul.
Looking for a new
Yeah.
band.
I'll probably up to date. Maybe I'd say the best one was the CD release party.
Oh,
How many
yeah.
shows have you played so far with the band, Paul?
Oh shit.
47.
Quite a
I've been
few.
in the band for a month.
There's been a few.
Quite a few, actually.
Like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
Eight?
8.
9,
About 8, 9,
something like
yeah.
that.
That's pretty
And
good.
counting.
We've been getting a lot of show offers, and we've been trying to get on a lot of shows. So
And you guys have a lot of shows coming up, which
Yeah.
we will now be at your Sunday show at the Elbow Room.
that's gonna be a fun one.
Yes, it is.
It fucking better be.
Oh, it
I
will.
promise.
Okay.
I promise.
I want that in writing.
Sure.
I promise
promise.
Sunday's show is
Well,
going
it's
to be the
gonna be
best
awesome.
show.
Well, I promise we're gonna be awesome, but I'm assuming that the other band.
I think so.
Try too.
I
They
think
better
so.
bring it.
Bring it.
I think Active Destruction decided they're playing Clay Aiken covers.
What?
All right.
Beyond
Let's
Death
see
is
how it
gonna
sounds.
do
No.
Spice Girls tunes.
Oh, there we
Really?
go.
What
We're the only
covers are
band
you
playing.
going to do?
Michael Jackson tunes.
Johnny Bravo,
Ooh,
let's
I'm
get
cool
on.
with that.
Fucking Clay Aiken.
Johnny
man.
Bravo. When I hear Johnny Bravo, I think of Johnny Bravo the cartoon.
Hey, you pretty mama.
Jesus, you can do the flex pack and the Johnny Bravo voice. Are you,
you go.
sure you're not a cartoon character?
Paulie is.
Or belong on a beach with a surfboard?
Yeah, brah.
He does belong on a beach with a surfboard.
Yeah,
Mr.
the hair is
California over
just
Yeah.
doing it for him.
here. Mr. California and Cruises, dude.
I mean, he's got the tribal tattoo and everything to go with it.
Tribal.
Yeah,
It's
the
got
little-
Now that
Oh,
LA
the
Now
tiki
that
head?
LA
Tiki head?
Kings, on the other hand,
All-
are
all-
not
all he's
Kings.
missing on
Did you
that
see the
arm.
Hollywood stars on the
I got this.
Yeah,
That Kings
so
one too.
dumb.
Fact. He's just
His
missing
name's on the star. That's not cool.
I should. That'd be funny.
a big tattoo of a hurricane with a really weird little umbrella straw thing on it. That would really tie that tattoo
What are you
together.
talking
Wait, you never seen those little glasses that
He's
they,
been-
they
he's been
serve
sucking on
those
the Rice
drinks
Krispies.
in?
like
Treats.
the cocaine
Cigarette.
hurricane or whatever they make at Bada Brew, like one of those types of drinks.
You know, because how often you go to Bada Brew and get cocaine hurricanes for yourself?
Yeah, all the time.
What the fuck are you talking about,
Hey,
Morgan?
let's hear 2 more scores of Armageddon songs because apparently I'm drunk and no one knows what I'm talking about.
God, you're so drunk, Morgan.
Ah, this
So I
Arnold
think this
Palmer.
one's the return.
We're just playing the damn thing in order.
There you go.
So I think this one's the return.
This is the return.
We're
And
doing
then-
a
Are
2
you
for
happy now? Are you gonna
Tuesday,
shut up,
part
Dave?
2.
Yeah, this is the return, and then we're gonna play the 45-minute Edge of Darkness.
Cool.
Edge of Darkness.
Do her
Yeah.
up.
All right, here we go.
We're going to the dark side.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That was epic. 15 minutes of brutality of Scars of Armageddon.
Yeah, that was super brutal.
Gets you every time, doesn't it, Dave? Oh, man.
It's gonna be all right.
I don't know if you're weeping or you're laughing. It's just
A little bit both.
okay. What were those last two songs that we heard?
First one was I'll do this one, George.
Fuck you. Who said
Okay,
you
go
could
for
talk?
it. No, go for it.
Go ahead.
The first one was The Return,
Okay.
and the second one was Edge of Darkness.
Edge of Darkness. What are those songs about, in your own words?
The Return is basically it's like a war ensemble, basically, of Vikings charging. They come back to see that their village has been plundered, and they seek revenge on their...
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Man-O-War thing.
Yeah, again, the loincloths and it. Yeah, anyway. And then Edge of Darkness is sort of, there's two interpretations. I think one would be another kind of apocalyptic type tune where we're sinking into the end, and the other being Insanity, where you're on the edge of darkness and you're about to plunge into obscurity.
Really, he just needed to write something to fit a 9.5-minute instrumental.
Now, how does, like I was asking, the process work usually? Like, do you have a beat already in your head when you write lyrics and then you present it to them, or are you really listening to them first before you start writing?
It's the music is always come first. I'll have an idea in my head of what I want to write about, and then once I hear the music, I can kind of start piecing together. The lyrics sort of flow naturally.
So, how long usually does it take you to come up with a concept for a song, lyrically?
It's really weird because I have a notepad where it'll be weird times during the day. So like I'll have an idea in my head, or I'm watching something on TV or reading something in a book, and I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. So I write it down, and then I kind of just go back and look and see, what fits the song. It's kind of the mood of the song too. The Return, for example, that very chug, just dun, 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 very just, it kind of just felt like a Vikings type riff. So
Yeah, we can thank Jason for that one. He
Yeah.
actually wrote the main
Yeah.
the main parts of that song.
yeah.
Nice. Well, really quickly, before we start running out of time here, it is time for the new version of the local roundup. For those that are interested in giving any information to be announced on the local roundup, we will not lasso you like the band thinks might happen to them.
No, that's all Dave.
That's all
That's
Dave. But we start doing announcements for shows just because it got too much.
So long.
Yeah, it was too
That's what she
time
said.
consuming. I do apologize for those that liked me reading off shows, but because we are nationwide and worldwide.
And you're welcome for the bands and everyone that hated.
Right, I do apologize
Morgan's
to those
fucking
that.
voice.
Oh my god, what?
God, why does she keep talking?
I do apologize. It was
20
too long.
minutes.
So, and it did take me like 2.5 hours of prep work. So it just became too much on top of having a full-time job. So we condensed it. So we will announce your upcoming CD releases, your upcoming video releases, any
Shows will be attending.
shows
and
we'll be
stuff.
attending, anything that you want to announce looking for band members, anything that pertains to anything
And
but
the
reading off.
metalexperience.com.
Yes. Everything
Yay.
metalexperience.com. So Luco can go through all of that after the end of every segment for the local roundup. So here we go. It's condensed.
The local
Holy shit, that's loud. Dave, turn it down. Woo! My ears. All right. So starting with this coming Friday, Vitrioli. They'll be on our show on June 10th. Sounds like a noodle, but Vitrioli. Oh god, I can't watch it because when I do this, it's so funny. They're all headbanging. Take video of this, Dave. It's funny. Vitrioli is playing a show at the White Tavern in Naperville on Friday, January 14th on Ogden Avenue. It's $5 at the door, and it's a 21 and up show. They'll be playing with Bury Your Demons and one more band to be announced. They're still looking for a third band, so if you're interested, hit them up. They'll be filming a live show, a music video at this event. So before the event, let them know if you're coming, and they'll be filming the music video for the single The Downfall of their debut EP coming out soon. Black Hour, we are the official Chicago promoters and now the official USA video promoters. They are releasing a video for Salvation, the radio acoustic version, that comes out the 23rd. That's tomorrow, so look for that. We'll be posting that up on our website and our Facebook. They are from Pakistan. Pretty awesome, so check out Black Hour. Weed Bee and Antica Arcana will be playing this coming Friday, the 24th, with Abigail Williams down in Kokomo, Indiana.
Way down in Kokomo.
So definitely check them out. They are going to be playing a badass show.
Come on, pretty mama, to Jamaica. I'll take ya and rape ya in your face.
I don't think that's how that song goes. And if it did, I shouldn't have been listening to the Beach Boys at a young age.
That's how it goes.
Disrupting the Abacus released their CD on January 7th for The Arrival. 12 tracks of brutalness. You can find it on their Facebook page, a link to download it. And also check out Termination Force from Houston, Texas. They have a new album out. Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions put it out recently, so check out their Facebook page for that download. Scars of Armageddon did announce this for us, so Depremacy is looking for a drummer. If you're interested, definitely check them out. Hate Storm Annihilation
Bushwhackers over here.
in need of a bass player. Return to Flash looking for a bass player. And Biomimic is still looking for a keyboardist. Lead guitarist is wanted for an unnamed folk metal band. Lead guitarist for another unnamed folk metal band that features death and thrash music. So if you're able to play leads and can solo, have your own gear and transportation, and you must be able to tour if necessary. And then also, there's a drummer wanted for Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew, so you must be able to play double kicks. Playing to a click track is a plus, and you must have your own equipment and transportation. Must tour if necessary. Both these ads for a drummer and lead guitarist, you will have no criminal records or hardcore drug use. If you are interested,
Only softcore drug use, correct?
hit up Pitch Black Productions. Tim is the manager of that. He's looking to put together these bands, so definitely hit them up if you are interested. Another announcement, thanks to Never We See, they are starting a Kickstarter. Is it Kickstarter or Indiegogo? Indiegogo for a new album release. They are looking to raise $12,000 in 2 months, so definitely help them try to get their album. There's a lot of
There's
great
a tattoo incentive.
There are tattoo packages.
Give them
If you
$2,000, they'll get your portrait tattooed on them.
there you go, $2,000. You
And-
get your portrait tattooed on Scarecrow himself.
You guys were actually planning on starting an Indiegogo to raise the correct amount for the for that package, correct?
Should we?
Well, if that's what you want to do. I mean, I liked the idea of all you guys donating $2,000 to them, and you guys all taking a band photo and having him tattoo a Man of War cover
On his butt.
on his butt of you guys.
Which is fine because nobody would see it, so it's okay.
No one would want to see a photo of all of us in
That's
loincloths.
super awkward for any woman. then.
On someone's anus.
All right, but definitely check out Never We See's Indiegogo. Help contribute to help that album be made. And also, they are selling women's merch now, so check out the band's website for new clothing. Another Hole in the Wall is looking for some bands to play some upcoming shows. It's a chance for you to get heard. Also, starting with January 31st, they need one metal or hardcore band to play with My Heart to Fear, Blood of the Martyrs, and Evelyn. They need one metal or rock band to play with American Head Charge and Righteous Vendetta and Catharsis on February 27th.
Catharsis?
Thank you.
Fucking dummy.
I think that's a name of something.
Catharsis and sis.
On February 28th, it's the Summer Slaughter Battle of the Bands. They need 9 metal and death metal bands to play that. Very excited about that tour coming up this summer. So if you have an opportunity to play Battle of the Bands for
Where
any of the upcoming shows, it is going to be at another Hole in the Wall. And then also,
and Steger.
the All Stars Battle of the Bands needs 9 metal and hardcore bands to play March 1st at another Hole in the Wall. And then last, they need 4 metal bands to play with Blue Felix on March 8th. And what? That's the end of Local Roundup. See how easy that is now? I don't have to worry about anything, and there's no dozen pages I've got to read, so...
I hate it.
For those that want to give me their announcements for their upcoming album releases, band member in needs of, all that stuff, themetalexperience@yahoo.com. You can email us or Facebook page us. And then also, we do have a great website that Luco's been working on very hard with Greg throughout the months. You can definitely check out all the previous shows that we've had. Every single show that we've done for the past 2.5 years is up there, along with all the bios, all the links to everybody that we work with, any promotional material that we have.
You guys are up there. Scars of Armageddon is up there already.
Yeah. And all the unsigned band pics that Luco's had over the past 2.5 years are all up there with pictures, the show info.
And links to their websites.
Links to their website. So it's a great website. Check it out. The Metal Experience.
It's a great website.
I kind of... yeah, so definitely check that out.
You're really selling it, Morgan.
I am. You sell it then.
Excited.
TheMetalExperience.com for everything.
Wasn't it?
Done.
Was it Megamo's birthday today or yesterday?
I don't know.
It was recently. Happy birthday, Megamo.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I remember
I didn't know it
reading
was
something on
his
Facebook. Megamo! Big capital
I don't
letters.
know, but he's got his new radio show on. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. What about us?
Yeah.
I
I got you guys. Hey, I
didn't
got
say
you.
you guys weren't awesome.
Man, it's so awesome. This show sucks.
Yeah, fuck this show. Why are we here?
All right, well, next week we have Beyond Death coming
Right
on.
on.
So we get to see them on Sunday with Scars of Armageddon. So definitely come back and check us out from 8 to 10 on themetalexperience.com. Right, that's right. Don't be a pussy. Tune into our radio show. And you can always call, too. So you should be putting this number in your cell phones right now and putting us on speed dial. 773-657-3341.
Dave over there, he's already putting it in.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to call us during the show. What a dummy.
But we love him.
Yeah, and don't forget to also check out our friends. Corey Rocks Your World is on Sunday nights on Sonic Asylum Radio, and the Metal Deli throughout the week gets
Kimmy's
broadcasted.
Metal Deli.
Kimmy's Metal Deli, yeah, she gets broadcasted throughout the week on a variety of stations, but she's got some great stuff happening on her show coming up. So there should be another show coming up where we hang out with Corey and Kimmy soon. So looking forward to being in I'm not gonna give it away. It's gonna be quite funny. But Kimmy's having her version of having the rest of the radio talent on with her on her show. So, all right. Any last announcements for shows, guys?
Yeah,
One
let's
more
go
time.
over the
The
shows
rundowns.
and all that good.
You know,
where everyone
George,
can
just
find.
remember everything in your brain.
Just do it real quick. Yeah.
Once again.
Oh, hold on. I'll start this up for you. Give me a second.
Yo, what?
You're listening to
Nope, that's wrong.
Yep, that's no.
That's
Hold on. Go for it.
all right.
January 25th.
All right. This Saturday at the Guest House in Elgin around
Yep.
11 p.m.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's not the one I want to. How about this
God.
one? Hold on.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. Damn it! It's not going away.
No, play that really like ethereal, nice, happy one.
Here
What?
we go.
Oh,
There
cool.
we go.
All right. Saturday at the Guest House in Elgin around 11 p.m. Sunday at the Elbow Room. Show starts at George,
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7
Come on out.
o'clock.
George, take it.
February 7th, Cobra Lounge. February 8th, The End Zone in Aurora. March 22nd, The Fallout in Chicago. And May 6th, Mojo's in Joliet. With
Primal Fear.
God, please turn this off. I wish everybody could see Dave.
Is this a
dancing.
different one of their songs?
No, this is the same one.
Yeah.
Dave,
Just
go
a different
back
part.
Dave, go back in the trunk now.
We let him out to begin with.
I don't know. Fuck.
This is baby metal.
This is awful.
I hope we don't get sued for playing them on here. They're
No one knows who they are.
Apparently they do, because there's like people that have actually watched over a million people.
yeah,
that have
over a
watched
million
this video.
views.
We only have like 1,500, and I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, continue.
Maybe we should have Dave dancing
think we're
around in a
good.
little schoolgirl outfit.
Oh,
Hey,
hell
Please
no.
don't.
No,
No,
no.
But he
I'm
would
down.
really like that, which is what's scary.
No, that was it though. That's all the shows coming up. And stay tuned on our Facebook page, Reverb Nation. Just we'll keep everybody updated. as
Bands
shows
in
come
town,
up, bands
never
in town,
loads.
everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, we're always updating our stuff. We're
Yep.
always adding new shows. So yeah,
Absolutely.
well, check that out.
Yep.
And then where can people find you on the International Superhighway?
What? Information super. Stop ruining it. The information.
It's
super
international.
Go ahead, George.
Scars of Armageddon's on Facebook. You can find all of our individual pages there too. We all have one.
And stalk you guys, right?
Yes.
So.
You can stalk us if you want.
Buy the
we're
CD.
not on Twitter because that's fucking lame.
You can buy the CD.
They'll become your favorite pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Reverb Nation. We're on there too.
CD
you can
Baby,
purchase
yeah.
the album at CD Baby,
iTunes,
iTunes, Amazon.
What is that album called again?
Never sleep again.
Oh God.
Yeah.
buy it.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Rate it. Add some comments. All that fun stuff.
Yay.
And then, do you guys have any merch besides the CD up for sale? Anything?
We got shirts.
We got shirts. You can
For now.
pick those up at the show,
George, I can't hear you.
why not?
We have shirts.
You unplugged your mic.
Anyway, well, yeah, we got shirts. We're working on some new stuff too for merch. But yeah, right now shirts and
Just
CDs.
grab the other one.
You can pick up at the show, or if you really feel inclined, just message us on Facebook. We can get the
Yo.
shirt sent out to you
There you
too.
go.
So
All right.
not a problem.
Yeah, I'm not done with the online store yet, so it'll be up.
We're getting there. We're working towards it.
Progress. I'm still working on building the website.
Yep.
All right.
You guys will have an actual website for
Yeah.
it, or through?
We'll have an actual website. You can
Probably
Do you have the
PayPal or
domain
something.
name
Not yet. Not yet.
So you're not really working on it. Then
That's
you're
what
just
I
like,
asked.
we got ideas.
He's made it in his
I'm
head. It just
designing
hasn't come up on the screen yet.
We have many different domain names. That's a tongue
It's
twister.
okay. There's not another Scars of Armageddon.
We could call it scarmageddon.com. That'd be
We
cool.
could call it.
Oh,
Scarmageddon.
I like that.
Thank you,
Yeah, thanks.
Dale from
Yeah,
Something Beautiful
Dale
for
from
that.
Something- Actually, they're looking for a drummer too. So if
Yeah.
you're a progressive metal drummer, that band
Something
kicks
Beautiful.
ass, and you
Yeah, they're
need to
badass.
call them.
Woo woo! Something beautiful.
But he coined, I think, Scarmageddon, which is caught on pretty well actually. So-
That's pretty.
Are you changing your name because of that? Are you
No.
going to be called Scarmageddon?
no.
No.
But instead of doing a self-titled,
No.
But I want to say
How dare you!
Scarmageddon.
No.
Like OMG, it's Scarmageddon.
but no, instead of doing like a boring self-titled album, we'll call it Scarmageddon,
Scarmageddon.
Featuring the song Scars of Armageddon.
which is no longer getting played ever.
All right. Well, we've got one last track to hear from your album, correct?
Yes,
do.
this is the
And-
ever fun
This is
one.
this is the church's favorite song.
Yes.
The church's favorite song?
Endorsed by the Pope, actually.
All right.
Love those.
What is this song called?
Versus
This one's
God.
Versus God. All right. We'll see you next week with Beyond Death. Thank you, Scars of Armageddon,
thank
for
you
coming
guys.
on this week.
Bye.
Again, at last minute. We do appreciate it.
No, thanks
No
for
problem.
asking
No
us.
problem.
Absolutely. It's been awesome.
And here's your last song, Versus God.